Welcome to your comprehensive guide to eating for better brain health. As we age, maintaining sharp mental function becomes increasingly important, but here's empowering news. The foods we choose to eat can significantly impact our brain health and cognitive performance. Today, we'll take a deep dive into the most powerful brain-boosting foods that can help older adults stay mentally sharp, potentially reduce the risk of cognitive decline, and even reverse some age-related mental changes. We'll explore not just what foods to eat, but why they work, how much you need, and practical ways to incorporate them into your daily routine. Whether you're looking to maintain your current cognitive abilities, support a loved one's brain health, or take proactive steps against conditions like dementia and Alzheimer's disease, this comprehensive guide will give you the knowledge and tools you need to nourish your brain for optimal function. The science behind brain nutrition. To understand why certain foods are so powerful for brain health, we need to first understand what our brains need to function optimally. Your brain is an incredibly energy-demanding organ, using about 20% of your body's total energy despite weighing only about 2% of your body weight. As we age, several challenges affect our brain health. First, there's oxidative stress. Essentially, our brain cells become damaged by free radicals, much like how metal rusts when exposed to oxygen over time. Second, chronic inflammation can develop in the brain, interfering with communication between neurons. Third, blood flow to the brain may decrease, reducing the delivery of oxygen and nutrients. Finally, our brain's ability to form new neural connections, called neuroplasticity, naturally declines. The remarkable news is that specific nutrients can address each of these challenges. Antioxidants neutralize free radicals before they damage brain cells. Anti-inflammatory compounds reduce harmful inflammation. Certain nutrients improve blood circulation to the brain. And some foods actually stimulate the growth of new brain cells and neural connections. Research from institutions like Harvard Medical School and the Mayo Clinic shows that dietary interventions can be as effective as some medications in supporting cognitive function. The key is understanding which nutrients your brain needs most and how to get them through delicious, satisfying foods. Fatty fish. The omega-3 powerhouse. Let's begin with one of the most scientifically proven brain foods: fatty fish. Salmon, mackerel, sardines, herring and tuna are rich in omega-3 fatty acids, particularly docosahexaenoic acid, or DHA, which literally makes up about 30% of our brain tissue. Here's what makes omega-3s so crucial. DHA is essential for maintaining the fluidity of brain cell membranes, allowing nutrients to enter cells easily and waste products to exit efficiently. When we don't get enough DHA, our brain cells become rigid and less efficient at communicating with each other. The Framingham Heart Study, which followed participants for decades, found that people with the highest levels of DHA in their blood had a 47% lower risk of developing dementia. Another study published in the journal Neurology showed that older adults who ate fish at least once a week had significantly larger brain volumes in areas associated with memory and cognition. But not all fish are created equal. The best sources are wild-caught salmon, which provides about 1,500 milligrams of omega-3s per 3.5-ounce serving. Sardines are another powerhouse, offering about 1,400 milligrams per serving. Plus they're lower in mercury and more affordable. Mackerel provides about 2,300 milligrams per serving, making it one of the richest sources available. If you're not currently eating fish, start with mild-tasting options like cod or tilapia, then gradually work up to fattier fish. Aim for at least 2 servings per week, with each serving being about the size of your palm. For those who don't eat fish, algae-based omega-3 supplements can provide similar benefits. Berries. Nature's brain protectors. Blueberries, strawberries, blackberries, and raspberries are among nature's most potent brain protectors, thanks to compounds called anthocyanins, the same pigments that give berries their beautiful, vibrant colors. These anthocyanins are powerful antioxidants that specifically target brain inflammation and oxidative stress. They can actually cross the blood-brain barrier, a selective filter that normally keeps many substances from reaching brain tissue. Once in the brain, anthocyanins accumulate in areas crucial for learning and memory. The Nurses' Health Study, which followed over 16,000 women for more than 20 years, found that those who ate the most berries delayed cognitive aging by up to 2.5 years. That's equivalent to having the brain function of someone significantly younger. But the benefits go beyond just slowing decline. Research shows that berries can actually improve brain function in the short term too. In one study, older adults who drank blueberry juice daily for 12 weeks showed improved memory performance and increased brain activity in regions associated with learning. The beauty of berries is their versatility. Fresh berries are ideal, but frozen berries retain nearly all their nutritional value and are available year-round. You can add them to oatmeal, yogurt, or smoothies, eat them as snacks, or even incorporate them into savory dishes. Aim for at least half a cup of berries daily, that's about a handful, to get optimal brain-protecting benefits. Leafy greens. The memory guardians. Dark leafy greens like spinach, kale, collard greens, and broccoli are true memory guardians, packed with nutrients that specifically support cognitive function. These vegetables contain high levels of vitamin K, lutein, folate, and beta-carotene, a powerful combination for brain health. Vitamin K is essential for forming sphingolipids, a type of fat that's densely packed into brain cells. Lutein, the same compound that protects our eyes, also accumulates in brain tissue where it acts as an antioxidant. Folate helps produce neurotransmitters and supports the repair of DNA in brain cells. Beta-carotene converts to vitamin A, which is crucial for brain cell communication. The Rush Memory and Aging Project, which followed nearly 1,000 older adults for almost 5 years, made a remarkable discovery. People who ate just 1 to 2 servings of leafy greens daily had the cognitive abilities of someone 11 years younger than their actual age. That's an extraordinary benefit from something as simple as adding spinach to your sandwich or having a side salad with dinner. What makes leafy greens even more valuable is that cooking actually increases the availability of some nutrients. Lightly steaming spinach, for example, makes its lutein more absorbable. You can easily incorporate leafy greens by adding spinach to smoothies, using lettuce wraps instead of bread, making kale chips, or simply having a mixed green salad with your meals. The goal is to get at least 1 serving daily. That's about 1 cup of raw leafy greens or half a cup cooked. The darker the green, the more nutrients it typically contains, so don't be afraid to try varieties like arugula, Swiss chard, or bok choy. Nuts and seeds. Brain fuel in small packages. 2 minutes. Nuts and seeds are like concentrated brain fuel, packed with healthy fats, protein, vitamin E, and minerals in small, convenient packages. Each type offers unique benefits for cognitive health. Walnuts are particularly special because they're the only nut that's a significant source of plant-based omega-3 fatty acids. They contain alpha-linolenic acid, which the body can convert to DHA, though not as efficiently as getting DHA directly from fish. Studies show that eating just 1 ounce of walnuts daily, that's about 7 whole walnuts, can improve cognitive test scores and working memory. Almonds are rich in vitamin E, a powerful antioxidant that protects brain cells from oxidative damage. Research suggests that higher vitamin E intake is associated with less cognitive decline as we age. A 1-ounce serving of almonds provides about 37% of your daily vitamin E needs. Pumpkin seeds are zinc powerhouses, and zinc is crucial for memory formation and brain signaling. Just 1 ounce provides about 23% of your daily zinc needs. Sunflower seeds offer both vitamin E and selenium, another important antioxidant for brain health. The key with nuts and seeds is portion control. They're calorie-dense, so a small amount goes a long way. 1 ounce is about what fits in your cupped palm. You can eat them as snacks, add them to yogurt or oatmeal, use almond butter on whole grain toast, or incorporate them into salads for extra crunch and nutrition. For maximum freshness and nutrition, store nuts and seeds in the refrigerator or freezer, as their healthy fats can go rancid at room temperature over time. Whole grains. Steady energy for clear thinking. Your brain is an energy-hungry organ, using about 20% of your body's glucose supply every day. This makes the type of carbohydrates you eat crucial for optimal cognitive function. Whole grains provide the steady, sustained energy your brain needs to function at its best. Unlike refined grains and sugary foods that cause blood sugar spikes and crashes, whole grains like oats, quinoa, brown rice, and whole wheat release glucose slowly and steadily into your bloodstream. This prevents the mental fog, irritability, and difficulty concentrating that comes with unstable blood sugar levels. Whole grains also provide important B vitamins, thiamine, riboflavin, niacin, and folate that are essential for neurotransmitter production and brain energy metabolism. These vitamins help convert food into energy that your brain cells can use efficiently. Oats are particularly beneficial because they contain beta-glucan, a type of fiber that helps stabilize blood sugar even further. Starting your day with steel-cut oats or overnight oats can provide sustained mental energy for hours. Quinoa is technically a seed but acts like a grain, offering complete protein along with complex carbohydrates. Brown rice provides magnesium, which is important for nerve function. The key is choosing truly whole grains. Look for products where the first ingredient says, whole grain, not just wheat flour. Aim for at least 3 servings of whole grains daily, with 1 serving being about half a cup cooked or 1 slice of whole grain bread. Turmeric, the golden brain booster. Turmeric, the golden spice that gives curry its distinctive color, contains one of the most studied brain protective compounds, curcumin. This remarkable substance has both anti-inflammatory and antioxidant properties that specifically benefit brain health. What makes curcumin particularly special is its ability to cross the blood-brain barrier, allowing it to directly access brain tissue. Once there, it helps clear amyloid plaques, the protein clumps associated with Alzheimer's disease. Studies have shown that curcumin can bind to these plaques and help break them down. Research from UCLA found that people who consumed curcumin daily for 18 months showed significant improvements in memory tests, and had less accumulation of abnormal proteins in brain areas that control memory and emotion. In regions of India where turmeric consumption is high, rates of Alzheimer's disease are notably lower than in Western countries. Curcumin also stimulates the production of brain-derived neurotrophic factor, or BDNF, a protein that promotes the growth of new brain cells and neural connections. Higher BDNF levels are associated with better memory and learning ability. To maximize curcumin absorption, combine turmeric with black pepper, which contains piperine, a compound that increases curcumin absorption by up to 2,000%. A small amount of fat, like coconut oil or olive oil, also helps absorption since curcumin is fat-soluble. You can add turmeric to smoothies, make golden milk by mixing it with warm plant milk, use it in curries and soups, or take it as a supplement. Aim for about 1 teaspoon of turmeric powder daily for optimal benefits. Dark chocolate, a delicious brain treat. Here's news that will make chocolate lovers smile. Dark chocolate with at least 70% cacao content can actually boost brain function. The key compounds responsible are flavonoids, particularly epicatechin and catechin, which have remarkable effects on cognitive performance. These flavonoids improve blood flow to the brain by promoting the production of nitric oxide, which relaxes blood vessels. Better blood flow means more oxygen and nutrients reaching brain cells. Studies using brain imaging have shown that people who consumed dark chocolate had increased blood flow to key areas of the brain within just 2 hours of eating it. Research published in the journal Appetite found that adults who ate dark chocolate regularly performed better on cognitive tests involving abstract reasoning, working memory, and visual spatial processing. Another study showed that older adults who consumed cocoa flavonoids for 8 weeks had improved performance on memory tasks. Dark chocolate also stimulates the production of endorphins and contains small amounts of caffeine and theobromine, which can improve focus and mood. The magnesium in dark chocolate supports nerve function and helps regulate neurotransmitters. The key is choosing quality dark chocolate with minimal added sugar. Look for chocolate with at least 70% cacao content. The higher the percentage, the more flavonoids it contains. A small square, about 1 ounce, a few times per week is sufficient to gain benefits without excessive calories or sugar. Remember, milk chocolate and white chocolate don't provide these benefits. as they contain much lower levels of flavonoids and higher amounts of sugar and additives. Additional brain-boosting foods. Beyond our primary brain foods, several other foods deserve special mention for their cognitive benefits. Avocados are rich in monounsaturated fats, which support healthy blood flow to the brain. They also provide folate and vitamin K, both important for cognitive function. The healthy fats in avocados help your body absorb fat-soluble vitamins from other foods, making them an excellent addition to salads and meals. Green tea contains L-theanine, an amino acid that promotes relaxation without drowsiness, and moderate amounts of caffeine for improved focus. The combination creates a state of calm alertness that's ideal for learning and memory formation. The antioxidants in green tea, particularly EGCG, also protect brain cells from damage. Eggs, particularly the yolks, are rich in choline, a nutrient that's converted to acetylcholine, a neurotransmitter crucial for memory and learning. Many older adults don't get enough choline in their diets, making eggs an important brain food. Beans and legumes provide steady energy through complex carbohydrates and offer folate, iron, and magnesium, all important for brain health. They're also an excellent source of plant-based protein, which provides amino acids needed for neurotransmitter production. Coffee, consumed in moderation, can enhance cognitive performance through its caffeine content and antioxidants. Studies suggest that regular coffee consumption may reduce the risk of cognitive decline and neurodegenerative diseases. Olive oil, especially extra virgin olive oil, contains compounds that may help prevent the formation of amyloid plaques associated with Alzheimer's disease. It's also rich in vitamin E and healthy monounsaturated fats that support overall brain health. Creating brain-healthy meal patterns. Now that we've covered individual brain foods, let's talk about how to combine them into effective eating patterns. Two dietary approaches have shown particular promise for brain health: the Mediterranean diet and the Mind diet. The Mediterranean diet emphasizes the brain foods we've discussed: fatty fish, berries, leafy greens, nuts, whole grains, and olive oil, while limiting processed foods, refined sugars, and excessive saturated fats. Large studies have shown that people following a Mediterranean diet have slower rates of cognitive decline and lower risk of dementia. The Mind diet, which stands for Mediterranean-Intervention for Neurodegenerative Delay, specifically targets brain health. It combines elements of the Mediterranean diet with the DASH diet, focusing on foods that research has shown to be particularly beneficial for cognitive function. The Mind diet specifically recommends 3 servings of whole grains daily, a salad and 1 other vegetable daily, 2 or more servings of berries per week, and fish at least once per week. Rather than focusing on individual superfoods, think about creating balanced meals that include multiple brain-healthy ingredients. For example, a breakfast might include oatmeal topped with blueberries and walnuts, prepared with milk for added protein. Lunch could be a salad with leafy greens, avocado, and grilled salmon, dressed with olive oil. Dinner might feature quinoa with steamed broccoli and a small piece of dark chocolate for dessert. The key is consistency rather than perfection. You don't need to eat every brain food every day, but incorporating these foods regularly into your meals will provide cumulative benefits for cognitive health. Hydration, timing, and lifestyle factors. While we've focused on specific foods, don't overlook the importance of hydration and meal timing for optimal brain function. Even mild dehydration, as little as 2% fluid loss, can significantly affect concentration, alertness, and short-term memory. Your brain is about 75% water, so maintaining proper hydration is crucial for cognitive performance. Aim for at least 8 glasses of water daily, and more if you're active or live in a hot climate. If plain water feels boring, try herbal teas, which provide hydration along with beneficial compounds. Green tea, as mentioned earlier, offers additional brain benefits through its L-theanine and antioxidants. Meal timing also matters for brain health. Eating regular meals helps maintain steady blood sugar levels, supporting consistent cognitive function throughout the day. Skipping meals can lead to drops in blood glucose that affect concentration and decision-making abilities. Consider eating smaller, more frequent meals rather than 3 large ones. This approach helps prevent the post-meal fatigue that can occur when blood sugar spikes and then crashes. Including protein with each meal or snack helps stabilize blood sugar even further. Sleep quality significantly impacts how well your brain can utilize the nutrients from these foods. During sleep, your brain clears out toxins and consolidates memories. Poor sleep can undo many of the benefits of good nutrition, so prioritize getting 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep each night. Regular physical activity also enhances the brain benefits of good nutrition by improving blood flow, promoting the growth of new brain cells, and helping your body better utilize nutrients. Thanks for watching. Remember to subscribe for more senior care tips.